All right, let's dive into this. Analytical chemistry interviews. We've got some RoleCatcher guides. This is going to be fun.
It's interesting. RoleCatcher uses AI, right, to really tailor your prep and gives you feedback, which I think is invaluable nowadays.
Yeah, like a personal coach.
Yeah.
But AI, and they've got like 120,000 interview questions with sample answers. So
Yeah.
it's all categorized by career and skill. They even have this whole section on alternative titles for analytical chemists. Like, did you know you could be a flavor chemist?
Or a forensic scientist.
That's so cool.
It really shows how transferable these skills are.
Yeah.
But before we get, too far into careers, let's hit those interview questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
The guide has nine common questions.
Okay.
So let's break them down.
Okay, perfect. So question number 1, describe your experience with analytical instrumentation. I feel like that's pretty straightforward, but I bet there are some nuances.
Oh, for sure. It's not just, listing instruments. They want to know, like, hands-on experience, comfort level, how you applied the knowledge.
So not just, I'm familiar with HPLC. I need to tell a story about how I used it.
Yeah, like think about internships, research, coursework, where you used it.
Right.
What challenges did you face? How'd you overcome them? What'd you learn?
Right. And RoleCatcher even says in their avoid section, don't be too vague. They want specifics.
Exactly. Like, don't just say proficient in spectroscopic techniques.
Right.
Name them. Describe your proficiency. Give concrete examples.
That's where the AI comes in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Practice answers and get feedback
Yeah.
for the specific job.
Yeah, it's super valuable. The AI can, like, analyze your response
Yeah.
and point out where you might be using jargon or being too vague or not hitting the key skills.
That's so helpful. Okay, question number 2. How do you ensure accuracy and precision in your analytical work? This one feels a little more conceptual. How do we make sure our answers are concrete
Yeah.
and impactful?
So it's about showing meticulousness.
Right.
And understanding quality control. Think about, like, the steps in every experiment.
Yeah.
From calibration to data analysis to minimize errors
Okay.
and ensure good results.
So like using standard procedures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Replicates, statistical measures, all that.
Okay.
And any software or tools
Right.
for analysis and validation, concrete details.
And this is where we can bring in some insights from the career guide, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It talks about the importance of automation and high throughput screening.
If you have experience with that, mention it. Shows you're keeping up with the industry.
Yeah.
And you're adaptable.
Right. Okay, question number 3. Describe your experience with method development and validation.
What if I don't have a ton of experience?
Even if you have it.
Yeah.
Developed methods from scratch.
Right.
You probably followed procedures, maybe even suggested improvements.
Right.
Highlight those.
Okay.
Focus on the principles.
Okay, so like optimizing a method.
Yeah. Validating it
Yeah.
according to guidelines. Troubleshooting if it wasn't working. Right. And this is where the AI can come in again, right?
Sure.
You can practice, get feedback, see if you're hitting the right level, detail and expertise.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
like a personalized tutor guiding you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 4. How do you stay current with new developments in techniques? I feel like this is a bit of a trap. What are they really getting at?
It's about being a lifelong learner, right?
Okay.
Passionate, eager to stay at the forefront.
So not just like, I read journals. I gotta be specific.
Specific journals, conferences, online communities. What have you done?
Right.
Be proactive. Online courses, webinars, industry experts on social media.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's all great. And that ties into the whole elevating your career section.
Yes.
From the guide,
Yeah.
emphasizing continuous learning,
Exactly. It shows commitment to
Yeah.
growth.
investment in your career.
Okay. Question number 5. Describe a time you encountered an unexpected problem during an experiment and how you resolved it. Classic. Any tips? Choose an example that shows problem solving, analytical thinking, calm under pressure. Walk them through it. The problem, the diagnosis, the solution.
So it's not just about the problem itself.
It's about the approach, the analysis, using your skills to find the solution.
Right.
Remember STAR, situation, task,
Okay.
action, results.
Oh, yeah. The STAR method.
Your friend.
And again, the AI can help refine the story.
Absolutely.
Make sure you're highlighting the right things.
Yeah.
And being clear and concise.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, question number 6. How do you ensure the safety of yourself and others when working with hazardous chemicals? Seems straightforward. But I feel like there's more to it than just the rules.
For sure.
Yeah.
They want to see it. That you get it, the importance.
Mm-hmm.
Awareness of hazards, following protocols meticulously.
So talk about PPE.
Yes.
Yeah.
Safe handling and disposal, emergency procedures.
Right.
And you can tie that back to the conditions section of the career guide.
Oh, okay.
Which mentions hazardous materials.
Yeah.
Stressful environments.
So it shows I'm not just reciting rules.
Exactly. You understand the reality.
And
you're committed to safety.
Right. Okay. Question number 7. Describe your experience with data analysis and interpretation.
Yeah.
This seems pretty broad. Where do I even start? What kind of data?
Right.
Spectroscopy, chromatography, software, programming languages for processing and visualizing.
Right.
So mention those. Specific tools and techniques, and maybe an example project with a complex data set.
Oh, okay. And again, it's not just about the numbers.
It's about insight and communicating that insight.
Right. So that connects to the functions and core abilities section.
Exactly.
Of the career guide. Critical thinking, problem solving, communication.
You're showcasing those core skills.
Perfect.
Right.
Okay, question number 8. How do you handle conflicting priorities or tight deadlines? This one feels pretty universal. How do we make it stand out?
Focus on organization, prioritization, communication to manage expectations. So project management tools, realistic deadlines, progress updates.
All of that. And maybe a time when it was really tough.
Right.
And you succeeded. Shows resilience, performing under pressure.
Right. And again, RoleCatcher's AI can
help you refine it, structure it well, highlight the key stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Last one from RoleCatcher, question 9. Describe your experience with regulatory compliance and analytical chemistry.
What if I don't have a lot of direct experience?
Even if you haven't worked extensively,
right?
You've likely seen quality control, compliance guidelines, in coursework or research.
Right, yeah.
Focus on the principles.
Okay.
Your willingness to learn and adapt.
Yeah.
To industry standards.
So like following procedures, documenting everything, safety protocols.
Exactly. And if you know specific agencies or guidelines, FDA, EPA, mention those.
Okay.
Shows you're aware of the bigger picture. Committed to standards.
Right. Ethical and legal. And RoleCatcher can help you stay ahead with those regulations. Their adjacent career guides highlight those things for fields you might not have thought about.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Like a crystal ball for your career.
Yeah.
Showing you potential paths.
Yeah.
What you need to know.
Exactly. And speaking of paths, the career guide outlines 4 main stages for analytical chemists. Entry level, junior, senior, and principal.
Oh, okay.
Knowing those responsibilities at each level can be helpful in your interview.
Oh, for sure. So like if I'm fresh out of college, I should focus on, eagerness to learn, lab skills. But if I'm going for senior, then it's leadership, project management, that kind
exactly. Imagine they ask, tell me about a time you mentored someone.
Right.
If you're going for senior, you better have a story.
It's true. Yeah. So knowing those stages helps you tailor your answers, shows you get it, the trajectory.
And RoleCatcher even provides example profiles for each stage. It was like peeking in.
That's cool.
To successful careers, seeing what skills they developed.
Yeah. Like a roadmap, not just for the interview, but for, your whole career.
And every journey needs the right tools. The guide talks about continuous learning. It's not enough to just, ace the interview. You got to show commitment to staying sharp.
Conferences, workshops, journals. It's a lot.
It is. But that's what keeps it exciting.
Right. The field is always changing.
Exactly. Imagine they ask you about a recent breakthrough. If you've been reading those journals, you'll be ready.
Yeah, that's true. Like showing them. You're not just passionate about chemistry, but about the future of it.
And speaking of passion, networking can be a game changer.
Oh, yeah?
Building relationships can open doors, provide insight.
I had to say, networking can be intimidating. Any tips?
Think of it as a chance to learn from people who've been there.
Okay.
Go to conferences, join online communities, connect on LinkedIn, ask questions, share your experiences.
It's like building a support system.
Exactly. Mentors, peers who can guide you.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And who knows, maybe it leads to a job.
Exactly. Okay, so let's go back to the AI. You mentioned CV tailoring. How does that work?
Yeah, how does that work?
Imagine you upload your CV and the job description to RoleCatcher.
Okay.
The AI analyzes both, highlights the skills, the
Yeah.
keywords that matter most.
So it's not just like keyword stuffing.
No, it's about understanding what they're looking for
Right.
and presenting yourself in a way that resonates.
Does that make sense? And it goes beyond just keyword.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks at your experience, identifies gaps, areas to strengthen. Maybe you have skills you didn't even realize were valuable.
Like a personal branding
to
expert.
helping you showcase
Yeah.
your strengths and tailor your presentation to each opportunity.
Okay, cool. And the AI doesn't stop there, right? When you said it analyzes your practice answers.
Yes.
So I can practice and get feedback from an AI.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Imagine a behavioral question, like, tell me about a challenge. You put in your answer, the AI checks it. Clarity, conciseness, relevance to the job.
So not just grammar and spelling.
It's looking at the content, the quality, it might even suggest, better storytelling, highlighting specific skills, tailoring to the company culture.
Like a secret weapon.
It is. It's amazing what technology can do to personalize your prep, boost your confidence.
Yeah, that's so cool. And, speaking of standing out, RoleCatcher also talked about transferable skills.
Yeah.
It's interesting how they encourage us to see those analytical abilities as assets beyond the lab.
Think of it as a toolbox you can take anywhere.
Okay.
Problem solving, critical thinking, attention to detail. Those are valuable in any industry.
The guide even mentioned adjacent career guides for
Yeah.
geology, biochemistry, even oceanography.
It's a whole world of possibilities.
Yeah.
And RoleCatcher's Career Compass can help you explore those, see what skills you already have that fit.
It's pretty empowering to know that my background can open doors
Yeah.
to all these different careers.
Exactly. Your skills are transferable, your knowledge is valuable, your passion can lead you to amazing things.
This has been really insightful, I feel. Way more confident, prepared for those interviews. And even more, I'm excited
Yeah.
about the possibilities.
That's great to hear. It's always rewarding to see that spark when knowledge meets preparation.
Well said. I'm feeling energized
Good.
after all that. From RoleCatcher.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much they pack into these guides.
They really are. A treasure trove for job seekers,
Yeah.
career explorers.
Speaking of treasure troves, I was
Hey.
wondering if you had any recommendations
Oh, resource.
for resources beyond RoleCatcher, for those who can't get enough analytical chemistry.
Absolutely. RoleCatcher is a great start, but
Yeah.
delving deeper can really help. Have you ever looked at scientific journals like Analytical Chemistry or Analyst?
Those sound a bit intimidating. Those more for like seasoned pros.
They can be dense, yes, but don't be scared off. Even skimming the abstracts can expose you to cutting-edge research, new trends. It's like, ooh, glimpsing the future of analytical chemistry.
Okay, adding those to my list. What about something a little more interactive?
Have you thought about professional organizations
Oh, okay.
like the American Chemical Society, ACS, or the Royal Society of Chemistry, RSC?
I've heard of those.
Yeah.
Are they really relevant for someone, just starting out?
Oh, for sure. They offer tons of benefits for all levels. Student memberships, seasoned professionals, webinars, networking, career fairs. It's a great way to connect, stay informed.
So it's not just about textbooks and formulas. It's about engaging with the community, sharing knowledge,
Yeah.
learning from each other.
Exactly. Science thrives on that. Collaboration, exchange of ideas. These organizations provide a platform for it, fostering innovation, pushing boundaries.
Okay, so reading journals, joining organizations, networking, anything else. As I embark on this job hunt,
One final thought, and it's perhaps the most important. Showcase your passion.
you mean like there'll be a robot just spitting out jargon?
Exactly. Let your enthusiasm shine through. Cover letter, resume, interviews. Talk about what excites you, what challenges you want to tackle, what you want to contribute.
That's a great reminder. It's not just about checking boxes. It's about showing them why I'm a good fit for the team.
Precisely. You're not just looking for a job, you're looking for a place where you can flourish. And they're looking for someone who brings that spark.
Well, this has been amazing. I'm walking away with so much knowledge, resources, and I'm really excited about my career path. Thank you for being such a great guide.
My pleasure. Remember, the world needs skilled and passionate analytical chemists like you. Go make your mark.
And to everyone listening, check out RoleCatcher. It's a game changer for anyone navigating the job market, exploring careers. Till next time.
Happy analyzing.